Oh, cleaning company owners, welcome back. It's Rick from Cleaning Lunch, and what we're going to talk here about is how to get commercial cleaning leads. And this is the biggest struggle that I see so many cleaning company owners face, is that they don't know how to get meetings. They don't know how to get walkthroughs or quotes meetings. That's what we're going to call them. And before we focus on the meetings, first you need to have an establishment of your company, a good website, good proposal, brochures, insurance, some reviews online, being on Yelp, right? Because in order to, because you can go and do a walkthrough and give a quote, but if you don't have an establishment, then you're gonna lose all those quotes to other competitors. So number one, make sure you have a proven track record of client satisfaction. So that's your establishment. How can someone trust you with their office keys if you just tell them how good you're gonna clean? Like, no one's gonna trust you. Clients, they wanna go with the company that has been doing this for a while. They have an establishment across your city, all right? And if you don't have any establishment or nothing, no presence online, or like, how can they trust you, all right? And this, we can help you, skip that if you work with us. But if you're doing everything yourself, make sure you have an establishment, a good website. Like, why would they pick you other the, compared to the 3 or 5 different quotes they're getting, all right? So make sure you seem trustworthy, all right? You seem like an established professional company, all right? That's how, you gain clients' trust, is when you have an establishment. You have your address on your website, on your proposal, on your business card, on your email. See, all those things matter, all right, guys? And make sure you have a winning proposal. I've seen so many proposals that are just not the best. They're like 30 pages, or they're too short without covering anything. Remember, guys, if your proposal is too long, people are gonna get scared off and not sign it because it's too wordy, if it's too much lawyer language, all right? Clients, they want to protect themselves too, all right? So make sure your proposal is simple but also effective, all right? And if you're doing everything yourself, then just make sure you do your research. But honestly, when you do everything yourself, you only grow with trial and error, right? You only grow by taking that calculated risk. So before you guys start focusing on leads, make sure you have a good establishment, and second of all, make sure you have a closing formula, all right? Know how to price correctly, give the client suggestions, ask them what made you call today, all right? Give them reasons to pick you, all right? Go over the security practices that you train your employees on, pinpoint the quality issues they're currently facing and how you're gonna fix that. Give them a irresistible offer. Tell them, all this, we gotta come here and clean everything top to bottom, so the first initial deep clean will be on us. So that way it's kind of like you're giving the client like a deal, all right? We're gonna do a good job the first time anyways, but by telling them, hey, listen, the first initial deep clean will be on us. That's if you sign up with us today, and that's just a bonus, all right? You gotta tell them why they shouldn't pick the cheapest franchises that are literally charging half what you're gonna be charging, all right? We gotta tell them, if you hire a franchise, the person that's gonna be cleaning, they're gonna be making minimum wage, and with the cheap quote, what's gonna happen, all right? They're gonna do a quick job because they need to be compensated for that time, all right? And quality issues, and yeah, too many problems with hiring the cheapest quote, and we want to communicate that with the client, all right? And yeah, I don't want to talk too much about the closing formula, all right? That's we have all the guidelines for clients, but anyway, so once you have a good establishment, you're trustworthy, you have your company's trustworthy, they can give you their office keys and alarm codes, and then you have a closing formula. You know how to price correctly, because when we do a walkthrough, clients, they get 3, 5 different quotes. So how can we stand out from our competition, all right? And some of these guys, they're decently good salespeople. So we really have to, have a closing formula. We can't do a walkthrough and just tell them, this is how we clean and this is how much we charge. Your closing rate's gonna be pretty bad, all right? There's a reason why most cleaning company owners, their closing rate is anywhere between 10 to 20%. All right, it's because they just wing it with no roadmap, all right? Versus, what me and my clients do, we do anywhere between 35 to 40%, all right? But anyways, So once you have those two things, you know, ready, you have, you know, insurance, everything, you want to focus on traction, getting out there, getting your business out there. All right, guys, and there's going to be 3 different categories for, you know, when you want to grow your business. All right, number 1 is going to be direct sales. All right, when you're doing direct sales, you're doing cold outreach. All right, and make sure you're doing it strategically. I've seen so many people just waste a lot of resources doing this ineffectively. All right, these things do work when you do it right. All right, even let me ask you this, like, you might think that growing a 7-figure commercial cleaning business might not be possible or anything like that, but simply just do the math. All right, math doesn't lie. All right, guys, if you're charging $40 an hour and you find a contract that's, you know, 3 times a week, 7 hours per visit, all right, that right there could be a $3,500 contract per month. All right, guys, and when you drive around in your city, all those buildings, someone needs to clean them. All right, they all get dirty. All right, so when you drive around your city, there's thousands of commercial buildings. So all you need is, you know, 10, 20, 30 of these buildings to, you know, pretty much change your life. All right, I know it sounds a little cheesy, but it's true. Math doesn't lie. If you're, you know, if you're closing, you know, 1 contract, 2 contracts, 3 contracts a month, and, you know, 2 years go by, you know, life will not be the same ever again. All right, you find the contract, you take your 35% profit, you know, the cleaner's happy, the client's happy, the cleaners are accountable, they're doing a good job, so there's no reason why you shouldn't make money every single month. If the job's being done, the client's happy, the employee's happy, you know, you do your inspections, you answer your clients' emails, you know, you change the cleaner whenever, you know, they're having issues. And, you know, you don't have to do the cleaning to make the money. All right, yes, I want you guys not to be lazy or anything like that. Like, as a business owner, you know, this is the best thing you can do for yourself, but also you need to be smart on how you spend your time. All right, if you're always cleaning, you're just trading time for money. All right, you need to build something today that can pay for your tomorrow. So build something today, have leverage over it. All right, so by leverage, I mean own the contract. Right, don't be the one cleaning the contract, own the contract. All right, so that's like a little rental property, and then copy and repeat. All right, guys, so anyways, back to the leads. So if you guys want to get out there, there's the cold outreach method. All right, and as I said before, you can do this the right way or the wrong way. Most people do it the wrong way. They're like, hi, how are you? Like, that's not strategic. All right, so, you know, cold calling. All right, you know, skipping the gatekeeper, going directly to the person who's in charge of hiring the cleaners. All right, you know, going building to building, meeting with the general manager. You know, when you're doing these cold calls, are you putting those calls into, you know, an email follow-up sequence? Are you following up with those prospects? All right, you know, are you going building to building? All right, meeting with the general manager, giving your, you know, brochure, providing free estimates. All right, you know, if you really think about it, if you're reaching out to 50 companies every single day for the next month, 5 days a week, you will reach out to 1,000 companies a month. And with 1,000 companies you're reaching out to directly, you know, at least you're gonna get at least 5 meetings, if, you know, 5 to 10 meetings if you're doing it right. And if you're closing 35 to 40% of these meetings, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be closing commercial contracts. All right, with thousands of buildings in your city, there's opportunity everywhere you go when you do it right. All right, guys, so anyways, so that was one method. The cold outreach, sending emails, sending your brochures, following up, putting those emails into an email marketing sequence, but don't overcomplicate it. Just pick up the phone, show up to those buildings. All right, guys, so there's the other method is marketing. So there's 2 categories to marketing. There's digital marketing and traditional marketing. Traditional marketing would be like putting your like a yard sign on every stop sign. It's like, you know, sending physical mail. All right, putting your sign on a bus, but don't do that. Yeah, that's That's traditional marketing, all right? And then there's marketing for brand awareness. It's pretty much putting yourself everywhere and hoping people call you, all right? That's like running Facebook ads, posting on LinkedIn, posting, you know, on Facebook Marketplace, you know, just posting yourself out there organically, all right? Or running Facebook ads, all that, all right? And then there's direct marketing, all right? So this is appearing in front of the client when they're looking for you, all right? So when someone goes on Google and they type commercial cleaning company in Seattle, and you show up in front of the client, they click on your website, they like what they see, you seem like a trustworthy professional company. You know, they either call you, or they send you an email, or they request for a quote, right? That's a lead, all right? So then you get the quote, you set up a meeting, you go to the meeting, you either close the contract on the spot if you're good at this, or you have to follow up with the client and follow our follow-up sequence so you can maximize your closing rate, all right? So yeah, and then there's the organic establishment. So if you have SEO, or you're on Google Maps and you're well established, you have a bunch of reviews, you're getting organic reach, or you're posting on LinkedIn for free, and if you're connecting with decision makers on LinkedIn and you have like 3,000 connections and you post something and that post gets 1,000 views, that's 1,000 decision makers looking at that, and all it takes is like, oh yeah, I need cleaning, let's get a quote. All right, so whenever there's we want to grow something, we can't rely all of our eggs from one source, so we want to diversify where we get our leads from. All right, guys? So anyways, I don't want to talk too much. So if you guys found this valuable, guys, book a call with my consultant if you're ready to work one-on-one. If you're looking for one-on-one coaching from myself or my team, and you want all the establishment tools ready and customized for you in the first week. And what I mean by that is appearing like a professional company. All right, because if you start reaching out to all these companies and you don't have a closing formula in place, or you don't appear like a trustworthy, established professional company, then you're gonna be wasting a lot of time with not the best results. So guys, if you guys want everything done for you, the proposal, the website, even your logo if you don't have one, all right, all the contracts you need to protect yourself, if the cleaner kind of like screws you over, how can you protect yourself against that? Everything that you need to start closing commercial contracts. All right, so first we build your establishment the first week, all right, all your tools, because when I started my cleaning business, I literally spent like 2 months building my website, and after tweaking it for so many years, it wasn't that good. But when you work with someone who already built a 7-figure commercial cleaning business, you get all the systems up front, so you don't have to rebuild everything. All right, so you have all the tools, the systems to appear trustworthy. All right, we have our program with over 100 videos to show you everything in the business, maximizing revenue, how to hire people, how to systemize operations, how to diversify your lead sources, and how to actually reach out to them properly. All the systems, all the SOPs, the step-by-step points. All right, if you're looking for a cleaner, you can literally just copy and paste the job post. So everything, imagine growing a 7-figure commercial cleaning business and you had to start all over again. You would do it a lot faster, right? Yes. So that's what knowledge does. It skips you from struggling. All right, so anyway, so we have the 7-figure commercial cleaning business program. All right, all step by step. You get lifetime access to it. All right, all the systems, SOPs, the CRMs for the clients, and you get all the tools done for you, customized for you. All right, and then you get one-on-one coaching, all right, from myself right now. All right, as we get bigger, you're gonna be coached by my team, but right now you're gonna be coached by me. All right, so guys, book a call if you're ready to move forward. All right, guys, and I know that a lot of people might be a little hesitant, but in reality, whenever you want to do something in life, you either pay by, you know, slow growth, right? Most cleaning company owners, they've been doing this for, you know, 5, 6, 2 years, and they're still in the similar spot. But when you work with us, you skip all that learning, all right, guys? It's like copy and paste, and you're also gonna be accountable. But anyways, guys, book a call with my consultant if you're ready to move forward and grow your commercial cleaning business.